Taylor talks about music. I think the most important thing you can learn as a musician is how to get out of your own head and communicate musically. For that reason, I encourage young musicians to play with absolutely as many people as they can. And I'd like to talk for a minute about why that's important. I don't think it would be a surprise to anyone to learn that from before the time of George Frederick Handel until just a few decades ago, most of the major symphony orchestras of the world were comprised of entirely men. In fact, the Vienna Philharmonic didn't hire its first woman musician until 1997. What you might not know, though, is that in the 1960s, the Boston Symphony started an experiment that would change the process of hiring musicians for orchestras forever. To eliminate bias, what they did is they set up a screen, and auditioning musicians would sit behind the screen and play their piece. If you got hired for the symphony, it meant you could play. And that practice caught on, because not only did it mean better orchestras all around, but a lot more women in music, frankly. In fact, in recent years, the St. Louis Symphony has had rosters that were majority women. New York Philharmonic as well. Here's what I'm getting at. I've been fortunate enough to perform with band leaders who are women and band leaders who are men. I've shared stages with people as old as 82 and as young as 7, with black, white, cis, trans, Central American, South American, Asian, European, Australian, African, even a couple Canadians. And here's why I tell everyone to do this. Here's why I think it's important to find yourself on a stage where maybe you're the only guy, or maybe you're the only white person, or maybe you're the only American. Here's why that matters. Because while it's happening, while you're making the music, it doesn't matter.